What's up, YouTube fam? It's SRB and welcome back to the second video. Now in today's video I will be taking you through one of my shoulder routines. As of right now I'm sitting at 195 pounds, 9.5 weeks out. I started this prep off 3 weeks ago, weighing in at 204. So we're making some steady progress here, but aside from that, we're going to jump straight into this workout. After the clip is done playing, we'll go through each movement and a couple things you can do while performing these movements to get the most out of them. So that way you can develop some fully rounded shoulders and get more of that 3D look up top. So without further ado, let's get to it.
My future needed clarity, so I could see how you react, how you'd react to me. So much differently, I am different. Every time that I look back, I see my fortune. Would you react to me? We are reacting so much differently. Doubted all that I could do, knowing what I need to do. All I can say, the word is thank you. I think it's what you need to push away from the shore, amongst the waves. Exactly where I wanna be. I am where I wanna be. Remember the start, when my future needed clarity. Yes, I needed clarity, so I could see how you'd react, how you'd react to me. So much differently, 'cause I am different to you. Every time that I look back, I see my fortune. Would you react to me? We are reacting so much differently.
Alright family, I hope you guys all enjoyed that clip. I apologize for the horrible lighting. It's starting to get dark outside, so just bear with me here. So the first movement that I did was a dumbbell lateral raise. Now when performing this movement, you want to make sure to keep your chest up, shoulders retracted back. The weight's going to be resting out here in front of you, not on the side. So when you get ready to pull the weight up, you want to make sure you keep your elbow higher than your wrist. And you want to keep your wrist pointed just a little bit downward. It's going to help you engage your shoulder just a little bit more. So we're coming up, elbows higher than the wrist. Breathe out, squeeze. Breathe out, squeeze. Now you want to stop about right here, because when you put your chest up and you retract your shoulders back, you know your body's going to kind of tell you like, okay, that's as far as I can go without breaking that form. So again, chest up, shoulders back, coming up to about right here, constant tension. 2 and 3. Now when you get to your last rep where it's just burning, you know you can't lift the weight up anymore without breaking that form, you're going to go ahead and jump straight into partials and work through that burn. So we're coming up, that's our last rep right there. Come back down, reset, chest up, shoulders back, weights in front of you. You're going to pull the weight straight out. This is going to work the medial delt of the shoulder, which is the center. And just pull the weight out. You just want to work through the burn, squeeze the dumbbell as tight as you can, keep the shoulder isolated. And you want to go all the way up until failure. So I did 4 sets and then I jumped into a rear delt fly. Now when you think of a fly, you think, okay, you're pulling the weight straight to the side. But we're not going to do that. Rear delt is a tricky muscle to isolate. So how you're going to isolate the rear delt is you want to rotate your wrist inward. By you rotating your wrist inward, you just engaged your rear delt. So when you get ready to bend over for this fly, you want to think of a Y motion, like the top of a Y. So rotate those wrists inward And we're doing the Y motion up and out. Breathe out, squeeze. 1, 2, and 3. That's gonna help you isolate your rear delt. You don't need to go too heavy with the weight. Use a lighter weight so that way you can get familiar with isolating the rear delt. Then after that, you can work your way up to heavier weight. Me, I do maybe like 15 to 20 pounds, and my rear delts burn like hell afterwards. So after that, I jumped straight into a dumbbell shoulder press. Now, if you notice, when I got ready for this movement right here, I rotated my wrist inward. So when you rotate your wrist inward, you're gonna take some of the tension off of your bicep, and it's gonna help you isolate your shoulder. So when you're pulling through, breathe out, squeeze. Me not having weight in my hands, I just feel that much more isolation in my shoulder. So give it a try, but make sure you're wearing wrist straps, because if you're not too familiar with doing that during that movement and you have weak wrists, and if you try to go too heavy, the weight's gonna end up buckling, it's gonna smash you in your face, and we don't want that. So make sure you wear some wrist straps, all right? I'm telling you, wrist straps. So I did 4 sets of that movement as well. And then for the last movement I did was upright rows. Now I did 4 sets, 25 reps each for a total of 100 reps. 2 sets close grip, 2 sets wide grip. I know it sounds like an overkill, but I promise you'll be happy with the shoulder and trap result afterwards. So just do it. Trust me, do it. So when you get ready to perform this movement, this goes for both the close grip and the wide grip. Chest up, those shoulders are back. I prefer using the easy curl bar. I just feel it's easier to position your hands when you're doing the close grip and the wide grip. And I just feel like it angles your hands and your arm just a little bit, so that way you get more of the flow of the motion versus like a straight bar. That's just my preference though. So close grip, chest up, shoulders back. You're resting your thumb on top of the bar. Now when you get ready to pull the weight up, look down towards the ground and disengage your neck. So you pulling the weight up. So then that way you're able to lift the weight that much higher to engage that trap in your shoulders. Now this movement, yes, it's really good for shoulders, but it's also a great movement for traps. Me, I prefer the upright row over dumbbell shrugs when it comes to traps. A lot of people say, oh man, like I go super heavy with dumbbell shrug, I can't get my traps to grow. Try the upright row. I just feel you're able to isolate the traps that much more, and you will thank me for it after. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed and were able to take something from it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Now, if you have any health or fitness related questions, please leave a comment in the comment section below, because I would love to answer them for you. Chances are, if you have that question, like I said before, a lot of others have the same exact question as you. And I just want to be able to help as many of you guys as possible. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at SRBLIFESTYLE, no underscores. I also do online coaching, and you can check out my website for that, which is SRBLIFESTYLE.com. I'll make sure to link everything in the description box. So this is SRB checking out until the 3rd video. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Peace.